What you want? Smoking Joe's melody. What you want? Yeah, I talk about that. Yo, it's the TheD420 Show. People, what we gonna do? Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that. Yo, it's the TheD420 Show. People, what we gonna do? Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that. Yo, it's the TheD420 Show. People, what we gonna do? Smoke weed and get high. Talk about that. Yo, it's the TheD420 Show. We about to start, so spark up, kid. We're only smoking blunts from a stage of COVID. Don't think your rush just be busted instead of paying all that for a dentist to a gun. Shit's busted. Mikey likes a fucking talking slick. Millipedes are crazy chicks. You're tucking a neck and trying to bait a Steve Stone is still the worst. This motherfucker's every dirty trick I'm running his down the gym for his words. Smoking Joseph from the city, smoking on the finest street. On the way out to North Cali, representing the men, no M-A-N-T-L-I-V-E. You know that's me, just how I be. If you can't see, I'm just crazy, so come and smoke it. We got the news with the comedy and urban on the street. And when it comes to marijuana shows, and we cannot be weak. So go and grab some ganja and come and have a seat. Because it's time to start the show, so we do it every week. TheD420 Show. All right, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Ant Live, Steve Stoner, Smoking Joe Rocha, and Chuck Dog and Mikey Mike might jump in sometime periodically. Chuck Dog or getting banged at the club, or he's a banger, I don't know, but he's in the club. Okay. Smokey's running around with a rusty nail. What's going on, brother?
I thought I'd throw the garden video out first while it's warm outside before I go back into my air conditioned area.
All right, so let me spotlight you right quick. Today I'm smoking on a La Promesa, just for everybody else who's down with you.
Cheers.
Shut up, you! Shut up!
No one gives a shit. D420, not Cigar 20.
Shut up, you!
Yeah.
You animal! You heathen!
Look at that. These babies are growing pretty good. Bam. There's the baby that we planted a couple weeks ago.
Hey, that's doing good.
Oh, yeah.
Strong.
Starting to do good. I'm loving her leaves though. Look at that.
Nice. Look at those.
Remember the little babies that were in my room back when we first started the show? That's them. And here's the big bitch. The San Diego Dream.
You showing any nugs yet?
No, not yet. We're not quite there. They're doing their last of their final of their growing. Okay. This is what they call the stretch. They start stretching. And there's little oddball ones that we didn't put in a big home, but you can tell when you have it in a little bucket what really happens. Not that happens, but it's not going to grow like that.
Right.
Or like these.
I mean, well, basically it's being constrained.
Yeah, kind of. But there she is. They're growing.
You look good.
Still growing, vegging, so yeah. Bam.
Bam, bam, bam. I like that. I like it.
All right, let me get my ass back in where it's cool before I start dripping like a snowman.
Yeah, get back in there. Get back in there for the ass crack. Get all sweaty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
There we go.
There we go. You see that? That shit is flavor right there.
Let me stop in front of the air conditioner.
What you got there? What you got there, Steve? What you got there?
Diego dream to see if it's an indica or a sativa.
Oh. It has the skinny. Those have the skinny leaves on it, so I'm believing that might be a sativa. It's a blue dream. It's a blue dream cross or something. But that one was given to me, so I just said, okay. I mean, that's something I would not normally go pick out, but at the time, oh, no. Oh, that goes somewhere.
What happened, Steven?
I forgot my grinder.
Here.
But
This guy here. You see how older gentlemen get?
Never prepared.
No, besides that,
Forgetful.
yeah, no, forget that shit. I'm ready to kill everybody in a corner without saying a fucking word. I caught that shit because I heard the breath come out of him, and the breath was like,
Yeah.
I heard that shit. I was like, whoa, let me find out. And the niggas started looking around for like bludgeoning tools and shit.
well, I was trying to plug my shit in, and I remembered what was up. My bad.
All right, here you go, brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Just for that, I'll let you take a couple hits off of this.
Oh, nice. What a gentleman. I appreciate that.
Okay. The San Diego Dream.
All right. Let me start off. I'm over here bullshitting because I'm over here trying to get my little cigar ready. You know, we smoking weed, all that shit. You know, we doing the things that we do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here bullshitting like I shouldn't be talking to my peoples and letting them know what your boy Live is doing. Your boy Live right now is just he punching a hole in his cigar to get himself all ready like Freddie. You know what I'm saying? I get ready like Freddie and forever rock steady till these motherfuckers try to dead me. Never. I'ma be living for real. These niggas that shit like they clever, but not. So, all right, so here we go. What was here? Let's talk about this. I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. Now, let me look for it online since I'm fucking bullshitting around. I was asking Steve, and now I'll ask you, Smokey. Have you ever heard of The Line?
The Line?
The Line. It's in Dubai.
No, I'm gonna have to say I'm probably not.
I mean, in Saudi Arabia. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I said Dubai.
In Saudi Arabia.
All right, so I'm gonna run this little 3 minute little joint right here, so y'all can see. And this is the future. Okay.
The future of what?
This is the future of living.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let me throw this out right quick. All right. So here we go. Okay, let me share.
Countless governments and companies have taken a stab at building a city of the future. There's Songdo in South Korea, the Alphabet-funded Quayside project in Toronto, which was abandoned in May of last year, and both Singapore and Barcelona have tried to modernize with smart sensors. In January of 2021, Saudi Arabia announced plans for its own futuristic city called The Line. Instead of communities sprawling outward from a central location, they would be built vertically and arranged, well, in a line, hence the name. Even though the vision for the city stretches 170 kilometers, it would do away with cars entirely and instead be connected by high-speed rail that would travel the entire length in just 20 minutes. And each individual community would be largely self-contained, so that almost anything you could need, a school, a doctor, or a quick meal, would be only a 5-minute walk away. The government says the line will run on 100% clean energy and make extensive use of sensors and AI to manage the city's services. And all of this is supposed to be nestled in the pristine natural landscape of the Tabuk province with minimal impact on the environment. Now the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has revealed grandiose renders of what the city will look like to match the grandiose plans. The line is envisioned as a giant glass and mirrored wall, 170 kilometers long, 200 meters wide, and 500 meters tall. That's taller than the Empire State Building. It would have greenery stretching along the top, an open air ventilation system to help maintain an ideal climate year-round, and it would house up to 9 million people. Now, the line is just one part of Saudi Arabia's...
All right, I got to stop this because... but I want to check this out. It doesn't seem to have beaches. There's no sunlight. No sun fun. It's like living in a mall, a giant mall. That's what I'm envisioning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like because they got cracks in the middle, the sun can come in. So there's like little spots of...
You can go get up on the rooftop.
All right, let me stop talking. Let's see. Let's continue. Let's continue.
This controversial $500 billion Neo megacity project. For one, the so-called virgin land that the government is building Neom on is, unsurprisingly, not all that virgin. It is the ancestral and current home of many people, including members of the Hawatat tribe who are being forced from their homes for what many see as a vanity project that won't amount to much in reality. Those who have dared to speak out against the government's plans or refuse to give up their homes have been harassed by Saudi security forces, arrested, or in some cases killed. For example, Abdul Rahim al-Hawati, a prominent Hawatat activist, was killed by police in April of 2020 after posting videos on social media trying to raise awareness of the forced displacement. All of this controversy has even led to partners pulling out of deals like Riot Games, which had signed on Neom to sponsor the League of Legends European Championship. Backlash from the gaming community caused that to quickly unravel. Now, even if Neom is eventually built and lives up to its lofty promises, there will still be plenty of more cause for concern. The line is expected to be loaded with countless sensors, cameras, and facial recognition technology that, in such a confined space, could push government surveillance to almost unthinkable levels. Now, that would be troubling in any nation, but in a country like Saudi Arabia, where homosexuality is outlawed, LGBTQ people are persecuted, and women hold almost no rights, it's downright terrifying.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to continue. I went in. I pressed that. But hold on. Did you hear that at the end? That there was like all the surveillance could be downright terrifying. Did you hear their reasons why?
Yep.
They're trying to say, "Yo, dogs, you might get caught getting butt fucked, or your woman telling you what to do, or not listening, because we don't take kindly to that shit."
Yep, that sounds like, what do you call it?
That just sounds like a fucking Muslim prison.
Yep.
Okay? Beautiful on the inside, all the amenities, but it's still a fucking prison. But it's shit like that these fucking chunky crackers that are acting like they're our representatives would love to fucking fund and develop. Yeah, why and then how motherfuckers live on the earth and enjoy the sun and fun? Fuck you. Get inside a crammed up wall and shut the fuck up. We fixed crisis of people trying to cross over the wall. Now we'll have motherfuckers trying to escape from inside the wall. I mean, I just don't get it, man. I mean, I don't know. I think technology is, what do we got? Let's say 100 billion people in the earth, and there's only like a billion smart motherfuckers, like really, really geniuses. There was another thing Hey, smoke. You smoke. You're gonna need a stand when you're there.
5 minutes away when he lives in the line. A 5-minute walk away from the doctor.
5-minute walk away from the doctor. I can't grow my trees in a line.
What are you burning there, Joe?
My son had me make some moon rocks the other day. So I'm pumping on some moon rocks.
Way to go, Dad.
He said, Dad, you can make me some moon rocks? I said, I guess so.
Make me some moon rocks. I want them with those motherfucking Saturn rings all over them. You know what I'm saying? Throw some Jupiter balls in them. You know what I'm saying? I want to for real see the whole solar system once I start smoking. So, do you guys? I was talking about technology. I just want to run one more little thing to you guys.
Getting out of control.
Have any of you heard of mining carbon out of the air?
Mining carbon
Anybody ever
out
heard?
of the air? Wow.
Yeah.
That just hurt.
Well,
Hearing that was a trip.
The
Wow,
world's largest carbon dioxide sucking factory opens in Iceland. We have technology that can actually pull the carbon dioxide out of the air and use it for energy, for better things, other than saying that we need to stop climate change and that cars is doing this and that.
Well, then what are the
We have-
plants there?
Huh?
Then what are we gonna do with all the plants?
What do you mean? What are we gonna do with the plants? You can keep the plants going. Just you want to mine out the carbon that we're saying we're adding into the ozone. Aren't they saying that we're adding carbon into the ozone and that's what's causing climate change?
Faster than the plants can.
Faster than the plants can do. So if we can open factories that can actually mine
Okay.
carbon dioxide from the air, would that not be beneficial?
It was the stoner motor. My bad.
They don't talk to it. They don't talk to us about it in these legislations and these bills. And why can't they throw that shit in the gun control bill? Huh? I bet all you fuckers won't want to vote for it. I know Steve's down for it. Throw a fucking carbon dioxide plant with the motherfucking magazine ban. Come on. With the magazine capacity ban. Come on. Do something. What the fuck? I don't see Greta Thunberg or whatever the fuck out there no more, because now her ass is of legal age to get fucked, and they're passing her around.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, they're passing her around. Bro, she's got hamburgers. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be fucking her on a hamburger. They that's what they into, these motherfucking pedophiles. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here with all that bullshit. You don't see her no more because they running the train on her ass. Climate control.
Better be in college.
I doubt that. No, I doubt that. But here, let me throw this on right quick, just so you guys can get an idea what this carbon shit is that I was talking about right quick.
Now, the world's biggest industrial complex to extract carbon dioxide from the air has opened in Iceland. It showcases a developing technology considered by some to be an important tool in the fight against climate change. But as David Campanale now reports, skeptics question how much impact it can have.
Climeworks Orca is the first plant ever in commercial operations for direct air capture and storage that starts serving customers.
A futuristic vision of how to save the planet from runaway climate change, or a futile expense that distracts from the urgency of slashing CO2 emissions.
In 2017, we celebrated a pioneering moment.
In a promotional video, Swiss startup Climeworks announced the opening of the largest direct air capture and storage plant in existence in partnership with Icelandic company Carbfix. Renewable geothermal energy from nearby, the plant consists of 4 units, each made up of 2 metal boxes. These suck carbon dioxide directly from the air, mixes it with water, and then sends the product deep underground, where it gradually turns into rock.
Storing carbon underground can be done at massive scale, and it is really, really reliable to store that carbon underground, 2, 3, 4 kilometers underground, where it can stay for millions of years and be safely and securely monitored so we know exactly where it is.
Our plant captures CO2 by drawing air into its collectors with a fan.
Direct air capture is one of the few technologies extracting carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Its supporters say it's vital to limit global warming, blamed for causing more heat waves, wildfires, floods, and rising sea levels. But skeptics point out that the climate crisis because of the relentless burning of fossil fuels, and it's these that need to be cut. Last year, totaled 31.5 billion tons, according to the International Energy Agency. And this plant will...
Tell you to stop it. All right. Now can I pull out here and make it into a solid? Look at that shit. I thought that when I heard it earlier, when I was listening on the phone, I thought it was supporting a nearby plant. That it was the plant was supporting that. So I had that part wrong. Let me apologize. But that's some shit right there to help with this carbon emissions that we're building. And what do you mean, Julie? Mikey Mike.
What's good?
What did he do?
Mr. Carbon Safe Guy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just talking about climate. I said that there's a means to, did you know that there was a means to pull out carbon dioxide from the air and make it into a...
Make it a what?
Make it into a solid, like rock.
No.
All right, so, you know, the climate change and the controllers, we're emitting too much carbon and it's destroying our ozone, right?
I don't know. Is that right?
So, I thought, does anybody else agree with that, or what I just said, or is that wrong?
No, that's right.
That's right. Okay. Yes. So, these people in where were they? In Iceland. In Iceland, they made this giant factory that sucks carbon dioxide from the air, and it compacts it and forms it into a solid, so that they can get rid of. They can bury. And I said that if we have technology like that, why are we going to these faggot ass electric cars with fucking cup-sized batteries? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I agree. We can open those factories and stop complaining about climate change. Anyway, I was showing them a. Did you ever hear of the line in Saudi Arabia? It's a. They're trying to make a mega city in Saudi Arabia, which is going to be like a big giant wall, and it's going to have layers. When you get home, YouTube that so you can see their commercial. Okay, pretty interesting. It's a whole city they're trying to build in a big like a wall type unit that has levels, and it'll be about as tall as the Empire State Building, and it'll have different levels. I would gather the bottom is the bums and the fuckers who are going to be crushed, killed, and mangled for food. Then a couple of tiers up will be the workers, and then the middle class and then the elite all the way up in the top. But there's no sun. To me, it looks like it would be like living in a mall, in a big giant mall, city-sized mall. You should check it out. Look, cool. It looks crazy. All right, so let's get to some other topics. What's going on, Mikey? How you doing? How was your week?
So far, so good. I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell are you doing here in the States? Huh?
I was worried about not getting back to the States, so I just said, fuck it. Let me just stay in the States, drive to where I want to go, and take it easy.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, I heard a story. I should look it up on Google. They were saying that people from California fled over to Mexico City to live, to kind of stick out the pandemic because there were so many restrictions. And it seems like the people of Mexico are like, yo, we don't want these people here. They're ruining our culture. They have no culture. They don't even speak Spanish.
Right.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I just thought that y'all should know that, Smokey. That your countries is acting like these crackers is just, ay, Dios mío, you people are bringing your bad influences over here.
Yep, I get it.
I love it. I wish they would just make a mass exodus of all those California. Like, come on, we got to deport you. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Put them on a bus. Be like, where do you want to go? Washington, D.C.? Them and shit. All right, so let's go. The ATF, they have a purchase task force. You know what straw purchase is, right, gentlemen? A straw purchase is if Mike wants a gun, Mike wants a gun, I don't buy the gun Mike wants me to buy, and then I give it to him. That's a straw purchase. So, this task force running up on a gentleman in his home and like, hey, we either you use multiple guns. You had 2 guns here. We want to make sure you have them here in the house and this and that. And, it was like, you're not in trouble. We don't have a warrant. We just want to come and look to see that you have those guns. We'll see the serial numbers, and then we'll leave. Because, there's all this stuff, so. But the bottom, I guess the dude did it, whatever. But
so wait a minute. So he produced the 2 guns.
All right, now I don't know exactly how that went down at the end, because so far the story says that he did produce the guns to show them. Another story says that he produced 1 to show them, and then got scared and retreated back into the home and was like, please get a warrant or whatever. So I heard multiple stories, but I did see the video of the 2 ATF agents and one of the sheriffs, because they have to have a local sheriff.
Sure.
And, they were all like, you're not in trouble, blah, 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 blah. And the bottom line is they have no right to actually come to your house. Whatever they think, they need a warrant. But it just shows that these guys
are trying.
Went to this guy's house because he had 2 guns. Are you listening? I put new locks on my doors.
No. It wasn't that he had 2 guns. It was that he bought 2 guns in a certain period of time.
No, it was I guess it was at a time. But that's not a see, the funny thing about that is when you do a purchase of multiple guns at one time, which I have done, you're only doing 1 background. You see what I'm saying? So even though they go do the nicks on you, they give them the serial numbers, they don't do that until after. That's an after process. The first thing they do is they say name, ID number or my concealed information number and my license number, my address, all that info. He's trying to purchase a gun. Is he good to go? Nix looks at all my info and goes, yeah, he's good to go. The paperwork stays with the dealer in the pawn shop or the gun store. Now, the ATF is not even supposed to have that info of those purchases. When they come to do the paperwork, they're supposed to make sure that every incoming serial number had an outgoing invoice or is still in their possession. That's all they're really supposed to do. But they're starting now to take physical pictures. And because of those physical pictures, starting to go visit people. That's what that's about. So, like I said, you can purchase 5 in one shot. They're only doing one background. It's the receipt, the paperwork that stays with the dealer. Obviously it's supposed to be available for agents, so they can refer to it to make sure everything is good. But they're supposed to just come, like I said, make sure serial numbers that came in all are accounted for. You see what I'm saying? So that just looks funny and bad. And at 2 guns, I'm worried about the 8 I brought at once. You know what I'm saying? I listen, I got nothing to say other than, it was fun hanging out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I loved everything. You know what I'm saying? I had a good time. I think we went for the gusto. You know what I'm saying? Don't think of me going out poorly. I was happy. I was a bit surprised. All right, if they say what was the last thing that went through his mind, it probably was a bullet and surprise, like holy shit. But other than that, I don't know what to say about that. I'm just like, yo. I mean, but that's why my shit is good. So even if they came here, my shit is. I got in one safe. I keep my shit right. But there's other people who don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta just get their asses together and get their.
They get business. One bad apple.
Yeah. Hey, and did you hear the news about Pat Benatar? She will never ever sing. She will never ever sing "Hit Me with Your Best Shot." Fire away, because she believes that it supports gun crime.
Oh, crazy!
I believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, I think so. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. That's like saying go in the mall and shoot. No, that's
like music or anything.
Yeah, so she's apologized and she will never sing that song again. So if you guys ever purchase her greatest hits, that will be exempt. Okay?
Yeah, I probably won't be doing that.
You might have to purchase her gangster version, the one that has the explicit lyrics on it. Yeah. She actually has a mix with WA too, just in case. It's gonna be hit me with your best shot and fuck the police. It's
in the mix.
Fucking
fuck the police. Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, right. That makes no sense. All right, so the Epstein chick, Jesselyn Maxwell. You know that they locking her up for I don't even know how many years it is, but they're transferring her here to Florida, Mikey. Let's go visit her, nigga.
Yeah, Tallahassee.
Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on.
The party doesn't drive.
We have better facilities. I think the golf course is better. The yoga. She's becoming very famous for her yoga, and they want to get a better facility for her to do her yoga. right, now, listen, I just thought we should go visit her, Mike, because I really want to know, yo, did Epstein hang himself, bitch? And if she be like, I can't say nothing, then we like, he did. God damn, fuck. You know what I'm saying?
How come she hasn't hung herself yet?
Because she's got family that she's got sisters and I believe a brother that are in what are they, like, not media but influencers. They're very big and they got big circles. Nah, she's not gonna get killed like that, yo, because they'll blow that shit out. They'll tell him he's just gonna get a bid. She'll have a little mansion in a prison somewhere, and when they're done, if everybody forgets about her, she'll be out. They're gonna do the same thing to her that they did for Epstein over here, where he went home and they came and slept at the weekends or some bullshit like that.
Are they going to do the same for R. Kelly?
No, because the problem with R. Kelly is he was only getting ratty, nappy-headed black bitches. Had he would have got a bunch of European girls, some French girls, mostly white girls, he'd have been all right because all these politicians would have been like, cool. But because they were black girls, they're racist, bro. They're not like that, bro. There's no fucking equity in this shit, bro.
Black on black crime.
It truly is. But it's the truth. R. Kelly had, and then with the white girls that R. Kelly was banging, they would blow him, and they was blowing every problem. It was these black girls that was running this way, and he like, fuck you, bitch. I'm R. Kelly. I'm Rick James' son. R. Kelly. Man. I don't know. Yeah, Kelly ain't getting that shit, Mike. He ain't getting that. Let me tell you why. Epstein, nor just Lane Maxwell, video flaunting their pimpology. Did they do videos talking about all this bullshit? These women here, they want to. No, they don't do none of that shit. Because he was bragging and boasting, they grabbed his ass. That's how it happens, bro. He should have just shut up. But children, you banging little girls, shut up. Steven, shut up.
I haven't said a word.
Because you know, shut up. See, Steve just disappeared for a second. Y'all didn't know that because he thought the cops were at the door. You know what I'm saying? See, there he goes again, disappearing. Came right back. All right, so did you guys hear about the Uvalde? The police they will have zero accountability for standing in the hallway and counting the bullets.
I heard last time when you were talking about it.
They will get zero accountability. No one will be in trouble for all of those kids dying.
Okay, we have an update on that. All right. We were talking about it last time. Now they gave an update.
Zero accountability. Okay, there was a mistake. And we're considering this late abortions.
Is this at a local level, state level?
I believe this was what Texas said.
Okay.
The Texas legislature said this.
Could the federal government take over?
Now they would have to be pushed, of course, as this government is so politically inclined to be making political gestures. They could probably try some stupid shit. I doubt it. Usually these cops will get fired in one town and they get hired in another. This time they're just like, yo, it's the whole fucking town. We don't want to swap out these guys. It wasn't our fault. Fucked up. Hey, sorry. You should have been there for your kids. Yes, I know we were holding you back, but you should have really wanted to go and knocked us the fuck over, bitch.
Yo,
yeah.
Right.
Now look at there was a video of the husband. Let me find this video. This is funny because the dude that I watched this. Yeah, let me find this video. This was one of the cops, the actual cop that his wife was the teacher, and she was texting him that she shot. Okay, just give me a moment. I gotta go back into the history of my videos and shit.
Steve, how was that concert?
Which one?
The latest one, the last one you went to.
Doobie Brothers. It was
Doobie
the amphitheater. It was
where at?
Balls.
How many doobies did you smoke at the doobie show?
I smoked, I think, 1 or 2 before I went into the show.
You didn't smoke none in the show?
A bunch of old people in there, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
A lot older than you, right, Steve?
Everybody was older than I was.
They had Steve by 6 months.
Yeah. Should have sparked one that started the party. Put it out in the crowd and let it go.
Hey, Mike, you remember our first ample party, rock party? Our rock party. Do you remember yours and mine first concert, rock concert?
I'm gonna dig it.
You need your own reality show, bro.
Hold on. I have to mute you. Wait. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right. Do you concert me and you for the D420 show? It was the Marilyn Manson concert. Do you remember that?
Oh, you guys went to that? Wow, crazy.
I don't recall that.
Remember that, Michael? You don't remember you were the only black? We found.
You don't remember going to a Marilyn Manson concert? That's even crazier.
I just asked Raquel. She's sitting next to me. I never went to no Marilyn Manson concert.
How old were you, 10?
I had the video on MySpace. It was the very first YouTube that we did. We put it on MySpace.
Oh.
Yes.
Was that Marilyn
Manson? You don't remember, bro. I'll show you the MySpace video one day.
Right.
Gee, I remember all of them.
You don't remember you were scared. You're talking, you're like, yo, this is Mike. I'm the only black dude here. I'm scared to death, yo. Yo, what the fuck, man? What's going on?
That's what I was getting at. What?
Dude walking by, you grabbed him. You was like, come here. You here? Are you here on your own volition? Do you want to be? Are you safe? And dude, you don't remember that shit? Yo, we was cracking up.
I can see that.
Blink twice if you're in trouble.
Yeah, that shit was funny. All right, well, let me get Chubb so that we can throw his ass the fuck off for fucking people.
Y'all slowed it down just for you.
Yo, put some loop on. Put some loop on for me.
Put some highway on, nigga. That's what the fuck I'm about to do. Put that highway, freeway. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, play some R. Kelly.
Yo, no R. Kelly. No R. Kelly. What's up, y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah. So how many people are there now? One?
No, you know, I'm covering for somebody, man. It's about the money. I'm gonna get fucking really get the owner and the goddamn cook and the bartender. It don't matter to me.
The club banger.
The club banger. I'm in the building. You know, Saturday is like usually like I'm gonna throw that shit down just like I'm gonna be on the 420 show.
Yeah, so you're in the building. How many other people are in the building with you?
Okay, let me show. I can show you. Listen, I can show y'all better than I can tell you. Because you guys gonna leave me the fuck alone. Yeah.
Got like 10 people.
Yeah, we got people. Yeah, we got a couple people, not a lot. It's Thursday. It's just a restaurant. So there's people. Now we do the show on Saturday, so you can see the difference. We be packed when I'm here. When I'm supposed to be here.
I play.
All right? You getting off for work? Tell Cal I said what's up. Penelope, what's up? Smoking Joe, OBB. Ed, did you smoke that cigar?
Next week. Next week, I'm going to do it on the show.
Okay, hey, y'all, let me tell you something. I went to DR, right? And I wasn't too sure what cigar to buy in. So I said, well, let me get the fattest and the longest one that you can get. And I'm pretty much sure he'll like that. I know I'm about to get muted. I'm about to get muted.
No, listen. Yappy, we'll talk to you later. Hopefully you'll get some people to come listen. If not, call your moms. Okay,
listen, I'm going. I'm going to check in. See y'all. Deuces. You know, I'm out. Highway out. Highway out.
Freeway.
You freeway. I'm highway.
Yeah, you freeway. Your shit is the freeway.
You corner store. You the bodega, nigga. That's what you say.
You the bodega.
You go to your ass and get top cheese sandwiches and shit like that. Yeah, I'm going. I'll see y'all later. I got work to do.
Deuces.
Deuces. All right. Deuces.
Please.
I mute your ass before you go, just so you know what it is. Right? Bang. What was the last thing we were talking about before this motherfucker started getting into that? It was that you bought the Texas shit.
You were going to show a video.
I was going to show. Oh, that's right. You're right. I don't forgot. Let me see. You know, my shit is real slow, like a motherfucker right now. Got so many windows open.
Whoa.
All right, listen, I'm going to have to save that video. I'll pull it up and have it on cue. Shit is jitterbugging over here. All right, so what's the next? Oh, did you hear about this DNA shit? Did you hear that they're saying that there is technology to weaponize your DNA to selectively, having to shoot a gun or in your area or nothing? Said it was supposed to be a intelligence committee briefing where they were saying something about, not a briefing I know it was an intelligence committee, some shit, and they were talking about how DNA right now can be weaponized through such places like 23andMe and those shits that you go look for your family and your genetics and shit.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, Jessica's dead. Marisol's gone. Mike, did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
You're dead. Don't even tell me. You're dead. You're dead. Right? There ain't gonna be no fucking. You're dead. You just set yourself dead. You just got your fucking genetics ripped out of them. You're dead. All right? Listen. You fucked up.
You heard it here first.
Steve, did you do some genetic? Yes, you're dead anyway.
No,
Nigga, you're dead. You're dead just because you're dead.
No.
You're dead. Smokey.
No, wait a minute. If you do it, you're dead, and if you don't do it, you're dead.
Not when I heard the story that somebody got busted for a crime or a killing with that.
You going that far back, Joe?
He said, when I heard they start using DNA for crimes, I said no ever.
He said, hell no. He said they're gonna find out about
He said, yo, nigga, that was in '79. I know, I remember. I never did
I don't need to know any more family. I got plenty.
This is the real thing, because yo, you know how you quit? You come back. I mean,
He said, wait, you can find out about a crime I did 30 years ago and children? Nah, good.
They're telling Smokey, yo, Smoke, give me your DNA, dogs. I'm gonna create a weed that's gonna have you high than a motherfucker. Nah, I don't like.
Well, you know, that DNA stuff, man, that shit crazy. I mean, they did a cold case up here. I'm going to say this is about maybe a little over 10 years ago or so, where they had cigarette butts and they did the DNA test on it and they caught a killer.
Damn.
But, you know, that was like 10, 15 years ago, but the crime was like 40 years ago. So.
Fucked your asshole, didn't she? Like,
yeah, if you want my DNA, I have to give it to you. Give it to you that I have to, like, yeah. No. Okay, I'm all done.
So, yeah. And the thing is, when you send your DNA to these places, nigga, it's theirs. They keep it. They can do whatever they want. And these other science, these other fucking companies that will want to try other shit could fucking buy your DNA without your. Another thing I was checking out yesterday.
Well, that's how they.
Did you see the? Did you see the Joe Rogan podcast where he was about terms of service for TikTok?
No.
Okay, good. And I brought this up because Steve, hold on, drum roll, people. Got a TikTok.
I do not.
Yeah. Oh, BB eyes on you, TikTok?
I do not have.
No,
He's got a
TikTok.
He's lying. He's on TikTok. Fucking videos.
I guess if you're gonna go social media, you better be your first one to be TikTok, because that's more up to date.
Well, that sounds like me right there. Yeah.
Wow.
It took me 2 months to get my unemployment account unlocked. It had been locked for over a year. Somebody tried to get into it. There was some attempted fraud.
Wow.
So they put, and it took me 2 months to prove who I am.
So somebody was
get some tax and.
So some undocumented person was using your social security number and trying to get their.
No. Somebody tried to get women account.
Yeah. That's why they want us to go all to that new ID.
Nobody used any information because the information that they used was inaccurate, and that's why the account was put on lock. So I had to go to some office and 2 or 3 times for hours trying to get this thing straightened out.
Did you have to give them your DNA?
I would have to spend less time in jail for tax fraud.
Oh, damn.
You know what, Steve? Just kill yourself.
No, I'll just go ahead and plead the tax fraud, and it's $3,300. It's not like it's $1 million.
Bro, the worst they could do is put them in jail for a weekend.
I'm gonna have to pay the fine. Big deal.
And he'll get raped. And he won't be that mad.
Care.
Well, if they rape you, nigga, I think you don't have to pay no cash.
I don't know. $3,300.
Sounds like a new scam.
It's not rape if he's willing.
One jail bar.
You so privileged, white man. I ain't gonna see not one bar. I'm no nigger. I will not see a bar there, young man. You boys do that, son. I don't do that. Man, I'm gonna.
He said, nigger, please.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a talk with Black Lives Matter. Somebody has to come visit Steve. You need to put Steve in his place. All right.
All that shit, making it.
He's been running around just exuding his privilege, just privilege after privilege after. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie, they got so much privilege. I'm hiding under a little bit of that
there's
shit.
that equal justice.
It's equal.
Yeah.
It's equal.
All right, fellas. I will talk to you guys next week.
All right.
You guys be safe. Enjoy your weekend.
And
Be
listen,
safe out there and peace.
stop giving your fucking DNA to people, man. What's wrong with you?
You've left your DNA all over strip clubs, all over South Florida. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Make it rain.
Mike, they have cup. You're giving it to them in a cup, my dude. All moist and gelatin-like. Come on.
So have you.
That's right.
I'll talk to you later.
Peace.
All right, brother. Peace out.
Peace.
Have a good night. All right, guys. So I have so much more. Oh, I had Mike and Chubby, and I didn't bring this up. Did you guys see the PSAs? There was one for the nuclear attack. Now there's another PSA to have a bug out bag prepared in case something goes down. What the fuck am I running to, bitch? This place is surrounded by water and bridges. What the fuck is my bug out bag gonna get me? You can run to Central Park.
You still got your bug out bag?
Well, you're 100 pounds, so
no, my dude, I got 6 bug out bags. They lay less than 100.
I'm gonna get out. You can't get out to the end of the park.
I got 6 of them.
All I need to do is get to the end of the driveway, player. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Steve. While you're on your knees getting fucked in the face, I'll be behind, loading up my arms, talking about, be gentle. Don't hurt him. He's my friend. Stop being so rough. You don't need to pull his ears.
Yeah.
Let him breathe, God damn it. Okay? I ain't gonna have to go through all that shit at all. Either I'll be dead or motherfuckers will be dead around me. All right, man, it's already an hour. Steve, we run through these shits when you come through. Well, you know, like I said, since the Uvalde police get zero accountability, we all understand why they're not in trouble, right? The police are not held to a duty to protect us, whether child, woman, or man. It's a job. It's all they're supposed to do is protect themselves, their fellow officers, and politicians and property. So as soon as we get that through our thick skulls and we tell our children when they go to school, listen, little nigga, you on your own, duck and roll. Remember, there's a difference between cover and concealment and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So that's worked for my nephew so far, my daughters so far. All my grandkids will be getting that same talk. And we'll see how things change. Smoke, what are you doing this weekend? Where you at?
Tonight I'll be on www.knyo.org. I'm probably going to hit a couple clubs this week as I don't have no gigs, but there's a couple cannabis clubs I'm going to go check out. Movie night tomorrow night at Cannabis 21 and Probably go to Customer Appreciation Day at the plant shop. Bam.
All right, Customer Appreciation Day. What does that mean? Something buy one get one?
Probably they got some deals. They got some masseuses there. So you go pay $20 to go in, and probably get like a 15-minute rub down real quick. Have some infused drinks. Listen to some music.
Steve needs to know, is there any gentleman there giving any wackadoos? Steve likes a firm hand.
Is there a happy ending?
Hey, Customer Appreciation Day. I don't know. Probably. Hopefully.
Yeah, the happy ending is when you turn the fuck around and walk out the door, sir. You fucking skeezy bastard. You're disgusting. Right to your knees. You look like you still got jizz on them. Fuck's wrong with you? This ain't and me, nigga. We ain't gonna find your family. Beat it.
TikTok videos right there.
All right. So anyway, I didn't finish out the TikTok terms of service. If you read through the whole thing, the terms is that you are to go into your phone, to open up and go into your files. You allow them to make copies of your keystrokes, which is how you dial numbers and shit. You allow them search into other computers that you get into TikTok, and they get to check your database, your geobase, and your contact information. When they go, your bank accounts and all that shit, they can download it, and you're giving them access. So when you sign to these bullshit fucking apps, it would be to read through every fucking thing. Because if you got dick pics and your dick was looking kind of shabby that day, and if you were raping, they still got it. You have the dirt and the lint all over the head because you're a nasty nigga. They gonna have that shit, nigga. I'm saying they gonna have it. You know when you try to take a quick dick pic and there's lint all in your dick and shit. After you take the shot, that fucking flash like enhances that shit. You be like, oh shit, that shit look dirty. Let me. There we go. Let's do the shot again. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to send that shit. But if you don't erase it, that shit is in there. Now TikTok got your dick pop. You know what I'm saying? TikTok got your dick pop. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Well, let's get up out of here. I want to thank Smoking Joe, Steve Stoner, Mikey Mike, Chub Dog, and always big shout out to Nella P, because she supported, helped the motherfuckers out. And it's your boy Ant Live, and let's get the fuck up out of here. You heard? Peace. I think. Peace. No. We will be saying goodbye quietly. My shit is like, fuck you, man. You ain't paid me in a month. Fuck, I'm fucking playing for you for.
Close all those tabs.
Damn, dog, you sound like my motherfucking employee.
The D420 Show is sponsored in part by Wine Beauty Incorporated, clothing line and barbershops.
I'm the mama, I'm the daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor when you need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, think you mean. I'm your pusher.
Fueled by Ant Live Comedy, powered and directed by Ant Live Comedy. Humor added by Ant Live Comedy. We'd like to thank all our friends and our fans all across the world who've been listening to us on the blogtalkradio.com/It's the D420 Show. Also watching us up on YouTube.com/The D420 Show. Thanks, y'all. Love, peace, and happiness.
Yo, Steve.
Yes.
Listen, for real. Read your fucking shits when you getting on these TikToks and all trying to send dick pics and because they gonna watch you, bro. They watching you.
Done any of that.
I'm just they watching you.
I don't have a TikTok.